We're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Los Angeles Kings and the Columbus Blue Jackets.
The key here is going to be containing their opponent's speed. And you do that with good positioning away from the puck.
They can't get caught off ice or it'll be an odd man rush back the other way, and this opponent is just too fast. Here's a look at tonight's official. He's been in the league for 14 seasons and has pretty much seen it all.
And Jim, don't be surprised to see a lot of penalties tonight.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Allison won the draw. Rocked.
That'll rattle your teeth.
Short pass. Center shove. Right in front. Nash. Wrist shot. Blocked. Rocked. Brings it out. Over the line. In front, leg save. Denis covers up. Hey, Craig, maybe he'll get the next call by having a word with the official now. This is what's got him all fired up. Have a look at this and you be the judge. We're ready for the face-off. And the face-off is won by Castles. Sanderson now has the puck. In over the line. Checked. Straka. Over the blue line. Shoved. A lateral pass. Into the attacking zone. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Advances the puck. In over the line. Right. Gets knocked over.
That hit leveled him.
Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets hit by Westcott.
He really took it to him.
Sanderson will go to the box for hooking. You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Los Angeles will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. Across. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Shoved. Marchand shoots it. Nordstrom gets smoked.
That one rattled his cage.
Over the line. Take it out.
Now that's physical play.
Shoots the puck. Denis turned the shot away. He hangs on to the puck.
There's a lot of emotion in this game, and these two teams just don't like each other. You can see it starting to come to the forefront.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Malhotra. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Mowed down.
No shortage of physical play here.
Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets flattened by Richardson. Short pass. Puck intercepted by Modry. Into the attacking zone. The door is shut by Denis. He freezes the puck. The Kings have had great success in their building.
They've got a reputation for being a tough town to visit.
About to drop the puck. Allison wins the faceoff. Heavy shot from the wing by Vishnowsky. Misses. Clark scores right through traffic. There was plenty of power in that power play.
They utilized the advantage nicely and banged it home.
They're not wasting any time.
They don't want to give their opponents a chance to breathe. They can keep the game at this pace, like their chances.
That's offside. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Allison won the draw. Gets rubbed off the puck. Over the line. He gets roughed up by Vishnowsky. Passed across. Through center. In over the line. Denis turns it away. And he hangs on to the puck. The players are lining up at the face-off circle. The face-off goes to the Blue Jackets. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Huge save by Czechmanek. Played up. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Brilliant save by Denis. Moved across. Picked off by Armstrong. Across. Flattened. What a hit! Sanderson. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Over. Castles shoots it quickly. He scores, and we're tied at 1.
The puck came back out, and he was ready and waiting for it.
Allison wins the faceoff. Brings it out. It's played up by Spacek. Pushed. Passed across. Blistering shot. Czechmanek got a pad off it. Pad save. He hangs on to the puck. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Stumpel won the draw. Brings it out. Over the line. Taken out.
He won't forget that one.
Over the blue line. He gets out-muscled by Robitaille. Holzinger fires! Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Stumpel with a wrist shot. Brings it out. End to end. Played over. Over. In over the line. Leg save. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Wrist shot. Denis turns the shot aside. He gets checked by Holzinger. Shoots! Door slammed shut by Denis. Out of their defensive end. Little deke there by Walzer. Cranks it. Saved by Czechmanek. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Knocked over.
Lots of contact there.
Over the line. Shoots the puck.
Poor decision there.
In over the line. Shove. Marchand shoots the puck. He misses the net. Brings it out. Moved across. A shot from the slot by Allison. Denis hangs on for the whistle. Andy Murray had to overcome a lot of adversity in the 03-04 campaign, Craig.
Well, although they missed the playoffs, Jim, Murray's Kings were able to stay competitive while suffering through an unbelievable 536-man games lost to injury.
And out they come with a puck. Over the blue line. Castles shoots the puck. Blocked. Gigantic save. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Cranked him. Full contact. Played over by Armstrong. With a one-timer. Denis covers up for the whistle. Dempsey really jumps into the play well. I haven't seen him get caught pinching yet.
Well, he anticipates where the play is moving so well. He adjusts to make the most of his opportunity.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Marchand. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Run over.
That was a huge check.
Brings it out. Coast to coast. Hard wrist shot by Carter. He gets bowled over.
He dropped the hammer on him.
In front. In the corner. Right in front. Denis turned him away. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Bumped by Belanger.
That's real action.
In over the line. Hard wrist shot by Miller. Passed over. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Knocked him off the puck. Carter grabbed it. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. 18,000 referees in the stands call a penalty. The two that count will not. Shove. Right in front. Czechmanic freezes the puck. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Holzinger. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets checked by Walzer. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Shoots! Saved by Czechmanic. Passed up to the neutral zone. Into the attacking zone. Holzinger shoves him. Brings it out. Over the line. Bumped off the puck. Right in front. Checked.
That was a great check.
Brings it out. In over the line. He gets taken out by Walzer. Passed across. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Richardson. Played across. Armstrong levels him. Brings it out. Over the line. Big hit.
He's a tough guy, but that was a hard hit.
Into the attacking zone.
Hit! A big, clean hit.
Passed across by Nordstrom. Brings it out. In over the line. Shove. Viborny is going to the box for hooking. And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. Los Angeles has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Face-off won by Allison. Over the blue line. Denis makes the save. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Checked.
That was a tough hit.
And the horn signals the end of the first period. We head into the break with the score tied 1-1.
Find that last player for your set or starting unit. For ticket information or the winter cable, please call our front office during business hours.
It was a competitive first period as we get ready to start the second. The action's about to start. Face-off won by Marchand. Into the attacking zone. He gets bowled over by Modry. Advances the puck. In over the line. Flattened.
You can't hit much harder than that.
Mowed down.
That's what you call a big-time hit.
Hard backhander by the Perrier. Scores right through traffic.
Great goal on the backhand. That's not easy.
Many say the backhand is the toughest save in hockey. The goalie has no clue where it's going, and many times neither does the shooter. They can't be happy about that one.
Especially the timing. The second period barely started. They're down by 1.
Over the blue line. Castles coughs up the puck. Klatt grabbed it. Over the line. Wrist shot from the left. Denis turned it away. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Pushed. In front. A shot from the slot by Castles. Passed across. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Pass to the slot. Knocked down.
That was a heavy hit.
Denis freezes the puck. We're ready for the face-off. Marchand wins the face-off. Moved over. Over the line. Gets the shot off. The players are lined up and ready for the face-off. Kings win the face-off. And out they come with a puck. In over the line. He gets rocked by Walzer. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Checked.
Great hustle and a great hit.
Brings it out. Over the blue line. Robitaille gets muscled off the puck. Walzer moves it ahead. Over the line. He gets shoved by Modry. Latowski brings it out. In over the line. Crushed.
Jim, that's old-time hockey.
Quick puck movement into the attacking zone. Pushed off the puck. Zherdev grabbed it. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Knocked down.
No ducking that one.
Advances the puck. Over the line. Shoved. Thrown off. Saved by Denis. Nash brings it out. In over the line. Pass to the point. One times it. Shot is blocked by Nordstrom. Stoned cold by Czechmanek. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Hit. Nice hit. Denis made the save. Goaltender stopped that. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Nash shoots. Saved by Czechmanek. Brings it out. Over the line. With a slap shot.
That one wasn't even close.
Nash gets called for hooking. Oh, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all. He's going to have a word with the official. Los Angeles has been deadly on the power play tonight.
And they'll get another chance again.
Oh, off the crossbar. Scores! That's a power play goal.
The power play was brilliant on that goal. They cashed in big time on that one.
Los Angeles now leads by 2 goals in the second.
The trick is to keep things rolling. It's really easy to lay back and take a shift off.
Straka picks off the puck. Brings it out. In over the line. Shove. Right in front. Denis with a tremendous save. He hangs on. Los Angeles has picked this defense apart tonight.
They've used crisp, quick passes to exploit holes in coverage. Made the most of their chances. That's been the difference offensively.
Stumpel won the draw. Cranked him.
He's taken out of the play.
Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Leveled. Over the blue line. He gets roughed up by Robitaille. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets hit by LaPerriere.
He delivered a message with that one.
Into the attacking zone. Knocked down. Quick pass up. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Fires it. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Pass to the slot. In front. Great save by Czechmanek. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets checked by Marchand.
Knocked him down.
Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Shoots the puck. Turned away. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Spacek pushes him. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Nordstrom works him over. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Knocked over. In over the line. Wisnowski knocks him off the puck. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Shoved. Right in front. Played up. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Over. Brings it out. Over the line. Eriksson drops him.
No mercy on that play.
Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets leveled by Dempsey. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Checked. Right. Brings it out. In over the line. Passed over. Cranked him. Corvo feathered it. Brings it out. Puck is dumped in on the inboards by Dempsey. Over the blue line. Pass to the point. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Straka shoots the puck. Castles brings it out. And the Columbus Blue Jackets will make a change. Right in front. Oop, post. Modry brings it out. Over the blue line. Shoots quickly. Saved by Denis. Over the line. He gets hit by... Oh, he hit the post. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Right. Scores! I think he was screened.
That was a blistering slap shot. I don't think there's a goalie around who could have stopped that blast.
And the faceoff is won by Allison. Passed up to the neutral zone. A lateral pass. In over the line. Shove. Quick shot. Saved by Czechmanek. Short pass. Over center. Over the blue line. Shoots it. The shot is blocked by Klesla. In front. Denis made the brilliant save. And so the horn signals the end of the period. 4-1 is the score as we head to a break.
All money raised goes to local charity.
Teams are back on the ice. 20 minutes of hockey left to play. The puck is about to be dropped. Los Angeles wins the draw. Played back. Through center. Into the attacking zone. Knocked over. Brings it out. He gets worked over by Belanger. Knocked down. Passed across. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Shove. Hard shot.
Not a great shot.
Brings it out. In over the line. Holzinger. Wrist shot. Brings it out. Passed up to the neutral zone. Checked. Into the attacking zone. A shot from the slot by Zherdev. Pushed aside by Czechmanek. Played over. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Avery. Cannonading shot. Denis freezes the puck. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Castles. Westcott corrals the puck. Passed over. Over the line. In front. Great save. In over the line. Big glove save by Czechmanek. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Moved across by Stumple. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Moved across. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Hit. Brings it out. Dumped in on the inboards by Sanderson. Over the line. Hard wrist shot by Armstrong. Saved by Denis. Quick puck movement into the attacking zone. Checked. Brings it out. Over the blue line. In Nash
better check the puck for cracks after that slapper.
No doubt. Good thing it didn't hit the goalie. Might have knocked him into the net as well. Allison wins the faceoff. It's chipped up by Wisniewski. Right in front. It's played across by Holzinger. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Mowed down. Passed over. Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets rocked by Richardson.
Sends him down.
Across. Into the attacking zone. Hit. Brings it out. Over the line. He gets rocked up by Walzer.
Lined him up and knocked him down.
In over the line. He gets bowled over by Wisniewski. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. He gets muscled off the puck. Run over. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. He gets run over by Dempsey. Brings it out. In over the line. Rubbed off the puck by Spacek. Turned over. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Long pass. Armstrong cranked him.
That rattled him pretty well.
He steals the puck. Over the line. Run over.
Now that was a wake-up call.
Stick save. A lateral pass. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Played over by Verborny. Nash rips it. Czechmanik denies him. Straka brings it out. In over the line. Denis made the huge save. Out of their defensive end. Columbus puts its second line out. Over the blue line. Castles gets run over.
He took a big hit there.
Brings it out. Over the line. Muscled off the puck. Sanderson grabbed it. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Westcott controls the puck. Czechmanik turned him away. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Thrashed. Stumple. Denis scores on himself.
Boy, that's rough.
And the faceoff is won by Allison. Over the blue line. Turned aside. Brings it out. Over the line. Quick shot by Letowski. Blocked. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Rubbed off the puck. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Pass back. Shove. Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets shoved by Walzer. In the corner. Brings it out. Passed across. In front. Thrashed. Moved across. Into the attacking zone. He gets hit by Spacek. Moved ahead. Over the line. Czechmanik went long. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Sent flying. Across. Right in front. Denis reached out for the puck. Pad save. Moved across. Over the blue line. Shove. Crushed. Brings it out. Coast to coast with a wrist shot. In front. Huge. Straka scores. It trickled in. He left that rebound in the wrong spot, no doubt about it.
Exactly, and they lit the lamp as a result.
Good face-off win for the Blue Jackets. He gets hit by Castles. Brings it out. Over center. Over the blue line. Brings it out. In over the line. Checked. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Sanderson. Wrist shot. Checkmanic gets some wood on it, and he hangs on to the puck. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in this butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pads.
Face-off won by Allison. Brings it out. Quick puck movement over the blue line. Run over.
This is serious.
Hit. Right in front. Denis shuts the door. Brings it out. In over the line. Bumped off the puck. Walser grabbed it. Rocked.
He felt that one.
Into the attacking zone. In front. Kolzinger brings it out. Over the line. Sent flying.
He got slammed into on that one.
Played across. Out of their defensive end. And that's the end. Columbus suffers yet another defeat and sees their losing streak continue. From the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.
You